Hello, and welcome to this guide of how to speedrun Blocktales for beginners. So, I will be going over how to approach this and show off tricks that beginners need to know so that they can compete competitively or at least get a high score in speedrun.com or just having a really cool personal best you can brag about to your friends. And I will personally go through this run with you, and I will explain what I'm doing and why I am doing this, so then you can learn, and then you can improve on it, because I won't be taking this as a normal speedrun. I will keep this quite lengthy-ish, I guess. But let's get into the run, and I will teach you. Okay, so starting at Terry, we're just gonna spam through as normal as you would. Also, I am mobile, so some of the tricks that PC can do won't be applied, as PC has faster text. So, you're gonna want to just dash and short hop if you can. It's not too bad if you can't. Just remember to always jump at the end of your dashes. Okay, so our first thing of the run here in Prologue, after pressing continue, you want to go immediately to the left and go to the shop. The shop sells bombs and you will want to buy 2 of them, which is all your cash. You then want to continue running to the right and progress through the game to HQ. And remember, you can train up how to do your dash jumps here. As you can see, I'm doing little short hops instead of long hops like that, and it is quite faster in the long run. Our third bomb will be up this hill, and then you will fall down and go into HQ. In HQ, RNG is a big thing. I recommend taking top path for the first one and then bottom path. And then for this one, you want to just run at the noob and then jump up onto this ledge here because it doesn't have a wall. Then you can just decide up or down for that one. And then you're going to come to this skip here. And you basically just want to dash jump to get across. Now we are in red and blue, and there's not much to do here except to learn how to parry red's attack, because red is the only one that we need to deal damage to in terms of countering. You'll want to perform what we call bomb storage, which I will explain when we get to it, but for the most part, we just play the fight as normal, and you're going to want to try counter red. See, I messed up, that's my bad. But one way that we can fix this is just continue the run by bombing him and then throwing a ball at him. I left the game here because this is how we perform bomb storage. Performing bomb storage requires you to leave the game, and all your items will then be reset back to what they were. Just like, say, if you lost connection during a battle and you used a bunch of your items, you will get all those item backs, but you won't progress. So we abuse this because if we kill a boss, it will progress the story and you will get all your bombs back. However, you will lose all your ticks. You won't get ticks from the fight. You won't get XP. And you will stay on whatever SP or HP that you left on. So in my case, I am 4 HP right now. As you can see, we progress in the story, and I'm left on 4 HP, and I will have 3 bombs in my inventory. Those 3 bombs will be used later in the run when we fight Nubador and then King fight. So we're going to continue it true as normal. Just running out of HQ. this nooblet is very tricky sometimes, so if you want to lure it over before you dash across, you can skip the entire encounter. And then you just continue dash jumping across until we get to Terry. Skip through Terry's dialogue. Mine's slow, I'm mobile, I hate this. And we continue on. The easy strat for this room is to hug the wall here, and you will not be noticed. Except if you get bad RNG like that. Then you will get ran into, and it's not the best. RNG spawns are a very big major part of the run, and learning how to dodge them is a big part of the run. Right, so when we come into this room, do you see, if you find this rock here, you will be safe from the winged noob. He cannot see you from this part, and you can just freely dash along and then hit the trampoline and continue going. Next we have a slight skip that will quicken up your runs. So you're going to get onto this little tree here from entering the room and climb up to the top, and then you're just going to want to dash across. This saves going from all the way to the right to all the way to the left and then right again, and just like going up normally. And we just continue the run as normal. If you aren't a fan of Noobador and don't like having 4 HP for this fight, you can optionally go up here for the hamburger. But in situations, it's not that great. If you aren't confident with your Noobador, it's definitely worthwhile taking, so then you don't end your runs. Okay, for a Noobador fight, we're gonna bomb immediately. See, we have those 3 bombs still. And then we're gonna power stab. An optimal Noobador fight will contain at least 1 elbow toss. So we're gonna just ball here because ball is the faster attack item, and then we will pass to get our 3 SP back. And this allows us to power stab again, and we got lucky, which allows us to end this in 2 turns instead of 3, because Noobador not doing an elbow drop will result in us not getting the extra point of damage and leaving him on 1 HP. So now we just continue on the run as like fast as possible, you know, speedrun style, etc, etc. And then we're gonna go straight into this cave, and we are going to leave. This skips the cutscene and allows us to save time through loading zones, because in a cutscene you still get clocked for time. So as soon as you enter that loading zone, that is when you need to leave the game. And then immediately after this, we're going to perform Terry Skip. There is 3 versions of Terry Skip. One is the quickest way, which is, well, there's 4 ways. The first way will be on PC only, where they can lag jump up the very side. It skips the anti-counter entirely. Then there's the second way, which mobile and PC can do, which requires you to jump up that rock ledge that sticks out. There's the intermediate one, which is the one I do. You'll learn how to practice it eventually, but we're going to give you the baby Terry Skip, because baby Terry Skip is still faster than going through his entire cutscene. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to get over to the corner here where Terry is, and you're going to want to just jump up here, or dash jump, and then face the wall here and dash jump, and you will get up. Do not walk to Terry, or else you will encounter the cutscene, and then you're going to want to try avoid the ants here, and then continue on with the run. Use the sledge here to avoid those ants, and then keep towards the top area of the screen. And we're just gonna do this room as normal, just jump up here. Once you get to this room, you're going to want to head straight downward and you're going to hug the wall and jump. So then you can stall the enemy and then get a faster trust climb. Next we're going to go get Fireball, because Fireball is optimal in this run, where we can use it later against King, and we can use it in the fight against the ant that's coming up. For Ant, we're going to turn on hard mode, because we will get extra XP from this fight, allowing us to level up because we did bomb storage, because we missed all the XP from red and blue. I personally think that the ant is the easiest to do hard mode on, because you can tank a hit from the ant without dying. The way we kill ant in this run, the fastest way we can, starts off with us throwing Fireball at Supreme Ant. And then we bomb, because bomb will take priority over the ant's first hit. See, I took the 4 damage, and then all we have to do is hit a power stab, and it can just be a quick one because the fire will kill it. So that's the speediest way that we can kill ant at the moment. And then we are going to always choose SP, because SP is the most vital thing in this run, which allows us to do more fireballs and power stabs. I'm going to teach you my newest way of strats, which saves you from buying coffee in the shop. I figured this out only a while ago, but in terms of speed, it skips going through a bunch of 2 loading zones to go buy coffee. And it's and we use the latte that we get along the route only to kill the king. So we're gonna go through Road Town, normal shenanigans. It's very slow on mobile to get through all this text. I hate it. This is the one part of the run where PC players get a huge lead because of how much text you have to spam through. So we're just gonna continue on as normal. There's nothing much to do at this point in the run other than progress. Once we get to the next loading zone here, we're going to dash upward and jump so that we can trick the wolf. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to dash jump into the invisible wall to jump over the wolf. We're going to head down. And this is where you kind of get either lucky or unlucky. The wolf that's on the ledge on the very right hill here can sometimes see you and jump down to ruin runs. We're gonna hope that doesn't happen, and it doesn't. And we're gonna perform bridge skip, which involves us dash jumping up against this wall to get onto this ledge. You might need to practice it, but overall, it's not that hard of a thing. It skips this wolf encounter up here, and you can just climb up as normal and then go across the bridge. Next, we're going to go to the most well-known skip of the game, and this will never be patched. This is Blackrock skip. There is a tutorial on speedrun.com how to do this, but I will show off how I do it, and this is a mobile-only thing. If you back your character up slowly by moonwalking, you can either get into a position like this, which then you stand up, and then you can just get straight up, or you could get into this position before, like, clipping on, and then just jump up. But that is how you do my setup for BRS skip. And then we're going to abuse another thing on the run that we're going to do. We're going to abuse safe spots. By going to menu and turning off hard mode, because this is a perfect time to do that. Going to options and file select, and then reselecting file select. This will bring us to the start of the statue room instead of where we were. We will then continue on backtracking to then again abuse file select, and we will set up for a what we call shrink skip. By getting on this statue and then dash jumping across, we can land on an invisible wall that isn't seen, and then you're gonna dash jump, and you will get the timing down, but we can dash jump on top of the rubble, and then break the rock, the pillar here, to get a key. Oh my god, get the key. This key, the black rock key, is the exact same one that you get from, this key is the exact same key that you can get in the treasury room. After getting the key, you want to head to map and go to Blackrock Castle because you got the safe spot. Next, we're gonna progress as normal, just doing whatever you can to go fast. Cutscenes, and then we will head upward here to go cut the chandelier. Another thing you can do is abuse the file select again, which teleports you down. And then, because we got the Blackrock key from skipping shrink, we can now open the door because they have the same code. It's a bit weird, but we figured out that happens and it saves time instead of going through the Kitchen Wizard's cutscene. If you haven't already at this stage, you need to turn off your hard mode before going into this fight. And I will show you my optimal way of doing King with only a latte now. We will have a bomb left over. This is why we have the bomb. What we're going to do is we're going to fireball first turn. And then we're going to power stab. This route requires you to be sort of good at the game in terms of countering King's stab attack so you can get that +1 damage. It goes as follows, so fireball, and then 2 power stabs, and then a fireball. And then King will do his freeze attack, which is what you're going to have to learn how to counter. We will then use our Stinky Latte, and then go for another power stab. King will now call for help. What we're going to do in this situation, no matter what he does, is we're going to fireball the Cruel King. And then we're going to power stab. If you're lucky like me and you got the crossbow, 1 power stab will be enough. If you get a knight, you're going to power stab him and you're going to have to learn how to counter the knight. Once he's in this stage where he is 4 HP, you're going to bomb him, which then bypasses his +1 defense, and then fire damage takes effect, which allows you to just ball him and win. To get your ending time, you will want to leave as soon as you hear the music play after collecting the sword. And that is it. That is how you run the game. And just by doing a simple run like that, you can get up to a 15:11. For me going slow, that is quite an impressive time. And with more optimizations, you can push 10 minutes, a sub 10 if you're on PC, and there's only been like one runner I think on mobile, who I will mention, Hagelo, the best mobile runner who is currently speedrunning Cruel Percent. Props to him for getting sub 10 on mobile. It's a huge achievement that was only possible during the fact that Demo 1 got nerfed. So that is the complete guide. You'll just do a bunch of practice and I'm sure you'll get a lot better at this. If you ever need more tricks, you can look up on the Blocktales Discord, which is in speedrun. It's in speedrun.com, and we have a channel called Tricks, which you can look through and find tricks from Demo 1 through Demo 3. That is all, and happy speedrunning.